Can we all relax now? What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. Finally, we are hearing words from Matt Reeves, okay? I can't tell you how many times I get a question in my mentions or on the podcast or just a flat-out like lunacy that's been happening in our little community about this Batman movie. It's been nuts. I mean, you have people wondering, oh, we're not getting an update. What's taking so long? We got people who are antsy, and I get that. You know, we're antsy. I'm antsy too. I want to see a new Batman movie. I want to see what Matt Reeves wants, but I also wanted him to take his time. And then, of course, when certain rumors came out, there were people that were just totally going like, fuck Matt Reeves, man. This fucking dumb, man. It's all about Batfleck. Which I'm partial to both sides. I'm like, I want to see Matt Reeves, but I also want to have Ben Affleck as Batman. But, you know, with everything that's happened with Affleck, with Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad, and Justice League, just Warner Brothers dicking with everything that he's been involved with, I could totally see him not returning. But I was always subscribed to the story of it being like a flashback, and since Matt Reeves wanted to do something noirish, it's like, all right, well, have Affleck narrate it. That way, we could keep everybody happy, okay? The Batfleck fans, such as I, such as you guys, he will still be there, and possibly we still see him in that costume kicking ass, but he could be telling the tale of a much younger story, and then they have a younger actor or whatnot. We'll see what they do. I know a lot of people are like, well, why can't they just do the de-aging thing? I'm like, well, I don't know if they want to do that for a full goddamn movie. Anyways, here's what he has to say about the script. He says, we are working on getting our draft in the next couple of weeks. Right now, my head is totally into the script. Right now, I'm going to be leaving here to go back to work on the script. By the way, this is from Slash Film, and guy who runs it blocked me. What we've talked about is hopefully in the spring or early summer, something like that. He's talking about production. So, I mean, sadly, remember when Variety, and I keep on bringing this up when I tell people, I mean, you can't just believe like a sentence in an article. I've seen that too many times. Just because it's Variety or the Hollywood Reporter, just because they write a fucking sentence that said, Ben Affleck indicates it's going to start... Did I just say shart? Ben Affleck indicated it was going to start shooting in spring of 2017. Here we are in the summer of 2018. The fact that we're actually getting quotes is what's great about it right here. And this is what he had to continue on with saying about Ben Affleck and stuff like that. Apparently, it's been reported that even inferred from Affleck himself that he would not reprise the role. Reeves said he was still speaking with Affleck, but was coy about who might play the Caped Crusader. From the beginning, what I had always spoken about with Warner Brothers and what I was excited about was being in the Bat universe and really doing something within that sphere. That was always what it was going to be, so in that way, it hasn't changed a lot since I first met with them. It's very much the same thrust, if that makes sense. A lot of things have happened since then, but the movie and why I'm excited about it is it continues to be the same inspirations and excitement of what we talked about in the beginning. I love that. And like I said, I mean, he's even stating right here that with Ben Affleck, there are ways to still incorporate him, and I'm telling you, it almost sounds with the noir thing and everything that yes, flashback story, Affleck still part of it. Narrating. Then right here he talks about the year one stuff, which a lot of people got their panties in a bunch about, which was very interesting, but this is what he had to say right here. He said, we're not doing any particular comic. Year one is one of the many comic books that I love. We all love, and I'm glad that he loves it. We're definitely not doing year one. It's just exciting to be focused very specifically on a tale that is defining for him and very personal to him. Obviously, we're not doing an origin tale or anything like that. We're doing a story that is definitively Batman, though, and trying to tell a story that's emotional, yet is really about him being the world's greatest detective and all the things that are, for me, since I was a kid, made me love Batman. God, I love this man talking about Batman. I've talked about making it a very point-of-view, noir, definitive Batman story in which he is investigating a particular case, and that takes us out into the world of Gotham. I went on a deep dive again, revisiting all my favorite comics. That's what he was talking about when he talked about A Long Halloween and even Year One. You know, taking inspirations. People got all pissed off at Revenge of the Fan or whatever the heck, that little article when they were kept on saying, like, oh, they said it's going to be Year One. I'm like, okay, what I'm reading is they're going to take, like, inspirations. You know, it's a little bit different. Those all informed by osmosis. There's no continuation of the Nolan films. It's very much trying to find a way to do this as something for me going to be definitely Batman and new and cool. So there you go, guys. All that sounds absolutely fantastic. I mean, like I said, it almost sounds like he is taking in consideration that, hey, we could still have Ben Affleck if we tell like I said before, you know, and it, you know, it wasn't really so much my idea. Like, you know, I've heard from, like, Screen Rant made a post about it and stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, you can have him, you know, narrating an older story. To me, it's like, yeah, have that, and then have him doing a parallel story, maybe in the, you know, in the present day as he's telling this story, and it all kind of meets up or whatnot, and it could work. It could absolutely work. He could have a trilogy. He could let Ben Affleck rest, you know, and not really have to be, like, taking shots, like, big time and everything like that. It all just sounds absolutely great. And I've been talking for way too long. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. What do you think about all this? This sounds great. I can listen to Matt Reeves talk about Batman for hours and hours. Definitely good. Let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Visit filmjunkie.com for all my stuff. And, of course, visit the closet for shirts and stickers. All right, guys? I'll talk to you.